Here live at the Orlando Auto Show. Oh man, I'm sweating. Just in case you guys were wondering, basically my handy dandy camera all of a sudden stopped working as soon as I got here to the auto show. So now I got to do like everybody else and just wing it, thug it out, and just use my cell phone. So I'll try to record the rest of this video on my cell phone. Man, I swear this right here is one of my favorite trucks. A Navigator. They are very expensive. Somebody asked about a mask. Yes, I still wear my mask. To be honest with you, I don't like to shave sometimes and I don't like to clean up my beard. So I personally love wearing a mask because then I don't have to worry about doing all that stuff. So most people know if you see me out in public, I always have a mask on. That's just me. I love it. And man, so this is the interior of the Navigator. Like I say, I had to go live on video because my camera decided to break as soon as I got to the show, which sucks donkey butt. But I swear, man, these Navigators are just absolutely beautiful. But they are also $93,000. Yeah, and I took your advice, so I decided, I'm like, you know what, let me just use my video. And I'm gonna just go live and just wing it for right now.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, exactly. All right, yeah, he was actually telling me to go ahead and go live with my phone, so I decided to do that instead. So, like I said, yes, this right here is one of my dream cars. The only problem right now is this right here, $93,210, and that's not including maintenance either. So, shop wisely. Yes, beautiful Navigator. Like I say, they have all types of different cars here, but from what I was told, or at least what I heard people complaining about online, is this year's Chevy backed out of the show. So they don't have any Chevys out here this year. And now that I think about it, I didn't even see Cadillac, which Cadillac and Chevy, you know, go hand in hand. So if there's no Chevy, there's not going to be a Cadillac either. And then we got another vehicle over here, Lexus, which they also are pretty nice. I mean, I love these Lexuses. I definitely love the new grille of the Lexus. I mean, it's definitely beautiful, like a, what they call it, an hourglass, or I don't want to say spider web, but just a beautiful vehicle also. I've never been a Lexus type of person. Like, I just never liked a Lexus. I have some family members who would only buy Lexuses, but I've never been a Lexus type of person. So, but they are beautiful. I mean, I like them. And so here we go. But also, let's see what's the price of the Lexus. All right, this Lexus as shown. You see that right there? Somebody is living real good because this Lexus is $103,000. So yes, $103,000 for this beautiful piece of machinery right here. So let's keep going. Like I said, guys, I gotta go live right now because my camera, my handy dandy sidekick, decided to mess up as soon as I got here to the show. So now I have no choice but to go live on video. And that sucks also, but you know, it is what it is. Man, I swear I just love these new Lexus grills. They're just so beautiful. Just everything about them is just so gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. But like I say, I think the maintenance on them is very expensive. So I've never been a Lexus type of person. Let's see how much this Lexus costs. Let's see. Just in case any of you are interested in the Lexus, the price is $96,100. Like I say, some people are doing good in this recession and in this COVID lifestyle. Some people still making plenty of money to buy a brand new Lexus. for $96,000. I'm definitely not one of those people. But some of y'all out there can still afford them. Hey, hello, Brazil. I see you. Hello to Brazil. Yeah, like I said, if you guys are watching, you don't remember subscribing, but this is dope. Well, thank you for subscribing. And thank you for checking out the video. Like I say, I broke my camera. My camera just stopped working. I didn't break it. It just all of a sudden stopped working. And so now I'm going live from my cell phone. So man, this right here is another Lexus. I never really know the name of this Lexus. Let me see what this Lexus is called. I see them all the time. Okay, I guess it's just the LC. But the price of this LC is only $101,310. So that means if you're interested in getting this Lexus, you definitely gonna have to step your dope game. I'm sorry, not dope game, but step your savings game up and step your work game up to get this LC. The auto show is at the convention center in Orlando. The Orlando Convention Center. It's the Orlando Auto Show. So I'm gonna walk around a little bit more. I will say in the past, this show has been really big, but oddly, and because of COVID, the show is a lot smaller than it used to be. So also let's go over here to one of my favorite sections. With one of my dream cars also. I got so many dream cars. But you know, right here is the Lambo, which is definitely one of my dream cars. The Bentley, which is also one of my dream cars. And the other Bentley. I mean, this right here is the Bentley Coupe. And this right here is the Bentley, I think it's the Mustang or something like that. The sad part is I go to so many car shows, go to so many car events, but sometimes I don't know what these cars are called. But I do know it's beautiful. How much for a Bentley like this? I honestly think this Bentley's like $250,000. If you notice, over here in the Bentley section, they have no price tags. You can't even walk over to the cars. They got them gated off, and they have no price tags on them. And I think because they're so expensive, they're called problems. Because they're so expensive, I'm pretty sure they're like at least $250,000 to $300,000. But that's why they don't have no price tag on them. Because I was told a long time. I remember one time I came to this show and I asked the dude, how many miles per gallon does a Rolls Royce get? And he told me straight up. He said, listen, if you're worried about miles per gallon in the Rolls Royce, this is not the vehicle for you. And it really just crushed my soul when he said that, because I knew exactly what he meant. He was like, if miles per gallon is your problem, Rolls Royce ain't for you. But I'm surprised they don't have not a single Rolls Royce out here. Because I go to that dealership all the time and they have Bentleys, Rolls Royce, Lambo, but they didn't bring a Rolls Royce up this time, so I'm not sure what's going on. But let's continue to walk around and check out some more stuff. It is the holiday season, so Feliz Navidad and Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah and Happy Kwanzaa. I will definitely say this show this year isn't as big as it was last year. I mean, last year there was cars all over the place. But this year, they seem to have cut back a little bit. Here's another one of my dream cars. I keep calling everything a dream car. Is the Genesis, which you on the Hyundai. But I guess now Hyundai has their own company, or just a separate company. That's the Genesis. And I've always thought these cars were very beautiful. And even this one is very beautiful. But the one thing I do not like is the wheels. I don't know if somebody from Hyundai is watching my live stream right now, but you got to do something about these. I mean, what are those? What do the kids say? What are those? They're just ugly to me. I don't like those wheels at all. I really think they should put some 24s or 26s on the Genesis. But, you know, it's still a beautiful car. Let me see if they got a price tag on this, just in case some of you are wondering how much this car is. It's definitely a whole lot of car, but I just sat in the back seat of this, and the back seat is kind of tiny. I'm 6'2", and I had a tough time getting into this rear seat. But the price of it isn't that bad. I mean, it's only $54,000, which compared to the Lexus, which is $101,000, I mean, it's not too bad. And I also hear that Genesis and Hyundais are pretty good cars, but they don't have a whole lot of problems. So let's just continue. Yeah, I will definitely say the one good thing about this show is it gives you a chance to actually sit inside the vehicles. And even this vehicle here, very nice, absolutely beautiful. But this rear seat is not meant for a tall person. I actually sat in the rear of this and I could barely get in and barely get out. But you know, for smaller people, it's definitely fine. But look at this interior. It's just absolutely beautiful. This may be the only time you guys actually see the Hyundais have bad engines, really. I always heard Hyundais were good cars. But this might be the only time you guys will see interiors on my videos. Anybody who's been watching my videos, some people always say, why don't you show the interiors of the cars? And I tell them because I don't have time to sit there and edit the interior of a car. It's just so much extra work. But since I'm going live and I'm already at the auto show, this might be the first time you guys actually see the interior of some of the cars that I decided to sit in. Yeah, they got, like I said, they definitely some beautiful cars. The interiors are very, very nice. I'm gonna try to get into the interior of this one also as soon as these people are done. And it looks like it's all wood grain. I don't know if that's real wood or fake wood, but look at the inside. It's just so beautiful. My only issue is I don't like white because white can get dirty. But man, this thing is extra fancy. Extra fancy. And yeah, I think this is real wood. Like, I think this is wood. Like, right off of a tree type of wood. And it's just really nice. Really beautiful car. Like, oh my goodness. But see, this type of stuff scares me. All these buttons and, you know, I always feel like this type of stuff is going to malfunction and it's going to cost a lot of money to fix. So I get afraid of that type of stuff. So, but like I say, just an absolute beautiful car. Interior is absolutely beautiful. The back seat is large and spacious and also absolutely beautiful. But let's see what's the price tag on this. Any guesses how much this car may cost? All right. Apparently it's only $74,495. So if you got that saved in the bank and you feel like getting you a Hyundai, just come on down and purchase one for a measly $74,000, you know, and you too could have a brand new Genesis. So let's continue. Like I said, in the past, they had a lot more cars at this show, but this year I had already heard people complaining that they cut back. I know, right? Yeah, I'm gonna definitely make sure I sanitize. Believe it or not, I actually have my mask on, which somebody else asked me, why do you always wear a mask? And honestly, to be honest with y'all, it really partially is because of COVID, but the only other reason why I wear a mask is because I want to cover my face up. And also, I don't like to fix my beard. Sometimes I don't like to shave. So I just throw a mask on and keep it moving. And then also, no one knows my identity, or at least what I look like. This is the BMW section. Now, me personally, I'm just not a BMW type of person. Like, I know there's some people who love BMWs, but to me, they just always been like, whatever. When I think about a BMW, I just think about maintenance. And so that's just why I've never been a BMW type of person. But a lot of people love them. A lot of people get them. But to me, they just almost feel and seem like a maintenance nightmare. Any BMW owners out there who want to talk about it? Now this one right here is beautiful. I mean, they got it blocked, so I guess that means they don't want you to sit inside of it. And hopefully that music doesn't get my video flagged for music copyrights, because that's always a problem. But I will admit this much. I've been seeing the little memes about the BMW grille and how it keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But I'm sort of liking this new BMW grille. Like, yeah, the color is amazing. I think it's definitely a unique color. But I'm definitely enjoying this new BMW grille. And like I told somebody a long time ago, BMW was one of the first cars I knew that had the blue halogen headlights. So, you know, so I kind of always thank BMW for changing up the headlight styles, because they definitely started with the blue headlights. But let me see how much this BMW actually costs, because like I say, I'm definitely not a BMW type of person, but I know other people like them. So I just want to check the price real quick. Okay, so if you're interested in this BMW, it's only a measly 82,000. Yeah, if you're interested in this one, it's only $82,795. So if you have $82,795 saved in the bank and you want to go ahead and buy you a BMW, come on down and purchase one. It's a good thing you are a mess, because if you didn't, I'm sorry, you can still catch COVID with the shots, and a lot of people don't know the truth. Smart move, bro. Yes, actually, believe it or not, and I don't like to say this, and I don't like to tell a lot of people this, but I'm actually vaccinated. My mom and my grandma, my grandma, my cousin, I'll say this much, all the important people in my life got vaccinated. And I heard somebody say, like, a lot of people who get vaccinated are going to die in 2 to 3 years. And me personally, I hate to admit this, I felt like I'd rather die with my family who loves me than stay alive and be stuck here with a bunch of people who crazy. So that's the main reason why I took the vaccination. But I still wear my mask. I still wash my hands, but I was washing my hands way before, COVID. And I remember Michael Jackson was wearing a mask way before COVID. So now I understand why Michael Jackson always wore a mask. All right, so I'm moving on from BMW because, like I say, I don't really like BMWs. To me, they're just too fancy and too much of a mess. And also the maintenance is like a nightmare. So let's move on to Nissan. It's always funny to me because now these Nissan Sentras look like a Nissan Altima. And sometimes I get confused thinking that a Sentra is an Altima. But let me see how much these Sentras are. Let me look at the regular people cars, just to see what's the price of a 2022 Nissan Sentra. Okay. All right. So this one is only $25,905. So if any of you are interested in a Nissan Sentra, there you go. I am a little disappointed that they didn't have any of the Z's. I originally assumed they were going to have a Nissan Z here, but they don't. They only have a picture, which you can see over there in the background. Yeah, they do look like a Civic. It's worth $82,000. I have best other cars. Who has bad motor and wheels? I saw somebody left a comment, bad motor wheels. Is that for the BMW? Oh, okay, gotcha. That's BMW bad motor wheels. That's funny. Now, I will say, a couple of years ago, I rented a Nissan Armada, and I swear this truck, well, not this truck, but I swear that Nissan Armada was so fast, I had no idea. It's a V8, and man, I tell you, that thing was eating the highway up. So this right here is a 2021 Nissan Armada, and let's see what the price is. Okay, and it's only $69,305. I mean, that is, yeah, yeah, that's it. I mean, compare it to the Lexus and the Navigator, it's like, that's cheaper, but, but let's see. But it is definitely a beautiful truck. Like, I loved it. To me, they look more like the Infinities now, even though Nissan and Infiniti are the same. What minivans? I'm gonna see if they got some minivans. I'm gonna go check some minivans out. But like I say, I personally like these Armadas. That was the one car I rented that I didn't get a chance to review, and I'm upset about it still because I haven't been able to rent another Armada. But I swear, these trucks were just so fast. I couldn't believe how fast they were. They don't got no backspace right here. I know, and that's what I hate too. I heard that the shot's only good for 6 months, and I don't know if I'm gonna get the booster shot or not. I just don't know how I feel, but like I say, if anybody saw, I made a video because my grandfather passed away from COVID in 2020, and to me, it wasn't so much about the COVID and him passing away from it. It was just the fact that he went into the hospital, he didn't get out the hospital for 28 days, and on the 28th day, he died. And the next time I saw my granddad was at his funeral. So we went a month without seeing him. And unlike some people, I always visit my grandparents, always see my grandparents. I grew up around my grandparents. So to this day, it still kind of affects me knowing that my granddad was such a good person. And he had to die all by himself in a hospital with a bunch of strangers. And I just don't like that. And so that's another reason why I feel the way I feel about COVID, because I saw what it did to my family. So, but you know, getting back to the car. Let me turn this music down because I don't want no music copyright strikes. But yeah, so this is the Nissan Armada. Like I say, just a fancy and nice vehicle. I really feel like this is like, this is just the poor man's Infiniti QX45 or QX50, whatever it's called. But still just a very beautiful truck. Oh, okay. I don't know what all this stuff does, but that's the one thing about a lot of these cars. Like, you have to learn them because there's just so many bells and whistles and just a beautiful vehicle. Like, I really like these. It's one of my other favorite vehicles. All right, well, let's try to keep it moving. Yes, Nissan Sentras are, yeah, I hate to admit it, but if you have a Nissan Sentra, chances are you are a side chick. Or you speeding out of control. This right here is the new Nissan Pathfinder, which they actually look a lot better than they used to. Like, it was funny is every time I go to the place that I go to rent cars from, they have a Nissan Pathfinder, and I always tell them, no, I don't want that. I always tell them either I'm gonna cancel the reservation or I'll come back and get a different car. But this Nissan Pathfinder, I actually think looks okay. Like, it's about time they kind of fixed it up and made it look like a decent vehicle. Because like I say, the older ones, I just don't like them at all. But this one right here is all right. It's okay. If they have a Maverick, what's a Maverick? Like I say, I will say at this car show, they don't have a whole lot of cars. Like I said, this right here is the Nissan Frontier pickup truck, which I know some people really like. Oh, hang on. I just want to see what's the price of this real quick. I would never get one of these, but okay. It's only $34,675. So that lets you know. From Ford, all right. Yeah, and actually, whoever just said that about go see if they have the Maverick Ford. I'm actually right next to Ford. So let's walk on over here. Let's see. This right here is the Ford Expedition, which is kind of interesting and funny because I got to go down south to my dad's birthday tomorrow, and I actually rented a Ford Expedition. So I didn't rent a nice one like this. What? Oh, you talking about the Expeditions come with 22s on the higher models? Yeah, those might be 22s right there. But I guess they did change the front of this a little bit. I don't know what to say about Ford sometimes. I just don't know Ford. This right here is the Ranger, which every once in a while I see these and I think it's like in Brazil, Nissan isn't the biggest company, not the most popular, really. But yeah, they kind of love Nissan over. I will say I do feel like America has like every company over here in all types of vehicles. All right, let me go around. I'm sorry. All right, this right here is the F-150, which I used to be a fan of the F-150, but for some odd reason, these things are getting uglier and uglier and uglier. And I just don't know who at Ford is designing these cars, because it just looks so cheap. Like, I feel like at one time I used to really like the F-150, but now I don't know who's designing these, but they making the front ends of them. Yeah, I don't like the front either. Like, I swear whoever works at Ford and designed this front end should be fired immediately, because they did a horrible job on the front end of this car. It's just like, don't even look like an F-150 no more. I don't know what this is. Almost look like a fruit van. But look, I don't like the front ends of these no more. I used to like them, but they look like so weird now. It makes the car look older. It'll make the truck look older. Oh, you know what? Yeah, somebody told me that the new Toyota Tundra is here. So I need to go check that out. I'm not sure what this car is, but I know it's not a Ranger. Oh, is this the new Ford? Is this the Maverick that somebody was just asking me about? I don't know if this is the Maverick or not, but it almost looks like a Bronco. Let's see. No, sorry, I don't know what this is. It says the vehicle is closed, but I'm not sure what kind of car this is. I know it's a new truck, but I don't know what. Hang on, maybe the back has a name on it. Okay, this is the Maverick. There was somebody who was in the comments asking me about the Maverick. from what I can tell from just looking at this Maverick, it definitely seems like it's smaller than the Ranger. I'm not sure what this truck is supposed to be competing against. But okay, I think somebody had asked me about the Ford Maverick, so here it is. For the person who was looking for the Ford Maverick. Oh, okay, there's another one right there too. So let's see what's the price of these Mavericks. Because I guess this is like, are they supposed to be competing against Honda or something? Because the way that back end look, it looks like the old Honda Pilots. And to me, the front of this almost looks like a Bronco. Well, actually, you know, that makes sense because Ford does make the Bronco, so that's probably why it looks like the Bronco. But that's just, I don't know, Ford. Somebody need to lose their job because I don't know, Ford. And this one right here is only $26,000. Yeah, actually, this year Chevy is not at the show. A lot of people were complaining because Chevy decided to back out the show this year. So there are no Chevrolets here, no GMC. And I realized that's why there's no Yukons, no Cadillacs, nothing like that. And then here's Old Faithful, the only car that Ford makes still, which is the Mustang. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know that, but if you go on the Ford website, the only car they sell now is the Mustang. They don't sell no other cars. And I've rented a couple of Mustangs. I even did a review on the Mustang. And I will definitely say the Mustang is a lot nicer and faster than people give it credit for. Because when I was coming from Atlanta, I'm not going to say how fast I was going, but I will say there was a lot of people having a hard time passing me in my Mustang that I rented. But don't tell them I said that. Speaking of Mustangs, this right here is the four-door Mustang. I guess they were trying to compete against the Lamborghini and a couple of other vehicles that went to four-door SUV type of vehicles. I see these on the highway a lot more than I used to, but let me see if I can get inside this one to check it out. Yeah, I still get confused as to how to open this because as you can see, no door handles. But I think it's, oh, the vehicle is locked. Crap, so they locked it. I definitely wanted to get inside just to check it out, but they locked it, so I can't do it now. But yeah, I guess you push these buttons. It's how you get inside of them. Yeah, exactly. That's what I say. It's like a Urus. I think like a lot of these two-door cars are trying to make like four-door type of vehicles. I wish they had a Lamborghini Urus here that I could get inside. Let's see what else we have. This right here is the Ford Titan. Or no, that's the Ford Edge, I'm sorry. I guess the model of it's titanium. Look at these bad kids on the cars like that. Let me not do that though. All right, so this right here is the Ford Edge. I've never really liked these too much. Let me see how much these cost. Because I see them all the time. Man, $46,000. I don't know about that. I don't know if I would feel okay paying $46,000. Yeah, exactly. Just bad as all outdoors. They should be ashamed of themselves. But let me not talk about nobody kids. Yeah, I said one day I want to get on this thing, but I'm afraid it might break. Because I might be a little too heavy for that. But yeah, this is the Mustang. And man, Mustangs are now going for $43,000, but this is the convertible. So that's probably why it's so expensive. But that's the Mustang. I once rented a Mustang. If you go through some of my social media posts, you'll see that I rented a Mustang and some bastard bust out the window of the convertible. Let's see what else they got. Okay, so this right here is the Bronco, which, yeah, exactly. I mean, nobody should be here babysitting their kids and letting them tear up these people's cars like that. This right here is the Bronco. I actually like this one. It's actually pretty good, pretty nice. At one time I was nervous because I thought, I kept seeing that little small Bronco. So I thought that was the Bronco. And I kept thinking like, don't they have a bigger Bronco? And so when I finally realized they just hadn't put these out yet at the time, I was very happy to realize they do have a big one. So let's see. Like I say, the only thing about this year, the cars are so spread out. because it's not as many cars here. What is this? Is this the new? Okay, this is an Explorer. I guess it's a different type of Explorer or a different model. I think it's called the Trail or something like that. It looked like something off Jurassic Park. But Explorers are actually pretty nice. I got a video. Yeah, that Bronco is fire. I got a video where I reviewed an Explorer, and I actually like these Explorers. They do look like a imitation Range Rover, but all right, let's keep on. And actually, you know what? I lied. Exactly. I don't want the cars to catch COVID either, I guess. So they social distancing the cars. I lied. I'm sorry. GMC is in the building. For some reason, Chevy is not in the building. But yeah, I actually not too long ago did a review and actually rented one of these Denali's. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's small Bronco. I just don't like it. I mean, I'm sorry if anybody owns one who's watching this video, but I just don't like the small one. I like the big one. But yeah, not too long ago, I actually no, there's not a lot of people here either. And plus, it's late. Right now, it closes at 9. I'm honestly not sure what time it is, but I know this closes at 9. So that might be one reason why there's such a small crowd. But all right, so they do got GMC, and they have Buick here. I'm not sure exactly what this is, but I do know from what I had been told, there's they won't be making the Dodge Challenger. I'm sorry, the Dodge Charger or the Chrysler 300 anymore after 2023, because everybody's going to these things. Believe it or not, even though you see a lot of cars on the road sometimes, you also see a lot of people getting these smaller SUVs. So since so many people are buying these, supposedly that's why they're going to stop selling a lot of different cars. And so yeah, like I said, they got GMC here, which I'm kind of surprised, but they don't have Chevy. So I heard a lot of people complaining about the fact Chevy wasn't going to be in the building. This is the Buick Enclave, which I've always liked Buick, but I definitely always felt like it was an old people's car. I mean, I apologize to the old people out there who are watching the video, but those Buicks are definitely made for you guys. Even though one day I'll be one of you, as long as I keep on living. But I mean, this is okay. I mean, it definitely does seem a little dated. Because I remember at one time, GMC had a couple of different trucks that were like this style and shape. But it looks like the only one they kept alive is this Buick. But it's okay. I mean, it's not horrible. Let me see what's the price of this. Might have to get on the inside to see the price. Actually, the place where I rent my cars from all the time, shout out to Budget, they actually have one of these, and I've been wondering if they would eventually give me one to rent. But let's see how much this thing costs. Okay, that's interesting. This is only $58,640, which is, you know. Yeah, the Ford Expedition, I'm sorry, y'all already went. I don't know if you can rewind this video and things like that, but y'all already passed by the Ford Expedition. They only had one, but it was blocked off. But yeah, like I say, I was gonna rent one of these, and I was wanting to sit in it to check it out. And it's definitely got a decent amount of space. Got a little sunroof in the back also, and the sunroof up front. So that's kind of interesting and different. Like I said, they do have the Dodge obstacle course. Usually I think they do Dodge and Jeep. So that's the one thing a lot of people come to this show to check out is the obstacle course. But it looks like this year they have, oh no, they got Jeep way over there in the side. But yeah, I would definitely say if you guys get a chance, check out the video I shot last year at this same event. I mean, you can definitely tell they definitely they kind of held back on this one, because they used to have some really nice carpet that looked like roads and all type of stuff. But this right here is the Dodge Ram obstacle course. I guess just to show people that if you get stuck in the mud, your Dodge can help you get through any type of sand. Even though it will be interesting to see one of these get stuck in the sand. And actually, Now I will definitely say there's also another section over there that I hadn't visited yet, because those are people's personal cars. So since this video is just about the new cars, I might not make it over to that section. And I also need to check to make sure that my battery's not dying, because I'm not sure how much battery I have left. But yeah, this right here is the Dodge obstacle course. Yeah, actually, you know what? When I first started this live, it gave me the option to do landscape or portrait, and I mistakenly selected portrait. I should have did landscape though, because I prefer my videos to be wide like that. But I just tried to rotate it, and it says that the device is locked, so that's kind of interesting and weird. But yeah, so this is basically where all the people are, in case you're wondering. I mean, it all is also kind of late, so a lot of people probably have gone home, but everybody's waiting in line to do the Dodge obstacle course. Let's see. I'm not sure exactly what kind of vehicle this is, but it does kind of look to me like the Ford Maverick. So maybe this is, okay, so maybe the Ford Maverick is trying to compete against the Hyundai. I've been seeing these Hyundais around. All I do know is these Hyundais got a million headlights up front. I don't know who decided. Oh, the Santa Cruz, that's what this is called. But I've been seeing these around, and I've just been like, why does that truck have so many headlights? How much do these cost? The price of this, okay, this ain't bad. The price of this is only 29,000, I'm sorry, 29,110. Is this one open? Let me see if this one is open. Oh, it is open, okay. Let's see what the interior is like. Okay. The interior not too bad. Definitely feels kind of comfortable. It definitely looks kind of different, but I hate to admit, I don't like the fact that it has those gazillion headlights on the front of it. But it don't look, it's not too bad. It's different. Like I said, to me, it looks almost like the Maverick. This actually, to me, I would get this before I get that Ford Maverick, but that's just my personal opinion. Because this one does look a little, you know, fancier. So yes, this is the Hyundai section, which I know Genesis used to be a part of Hyundai, but I guess now they got their own section and they're like their own vehicle. I think this is the Hyundai Sonata. I actually like this one because it's dark. Some Hyundai Sonatas, when I see them, I don't like them. Like, hopefully nobody on this video has a Hyundai. Oh no, the car show isn't free. It's $15. I think it's cheaper if you buy the tickets online, but it's $15 if you buy the tickets here. But I don't know what it is about this Sonata. At one time I really liked the Hyundai Sonatas, but they just went wrong some kind of way. I don't know if it's the wheels that make it look weird. I don't know if it's that grill there that makes it look weird. I don't know if it's those chrome pieces next to the headlights that make it look weird. But it's just something about this new Sonata that I'm just not feeling at all. And maybe it's the wheels. Maybe they need to put some 26-inch wheels on this thing. And then, yeah, one of my friends one time saw the back end of it, and they were like, why is that car smiling? Or got like a smirk on his face. So I don't know. I don't know how to feel about the Hyundai Sonata. Now, I don't know how to feel about that one, but I do actually like this one a little bit more. Maybe because of the color, and it hides all that weird chrome stuff. But this one right here actually doesn't look that bad compared to the white one. I just don't like the white one. But this black one is actually okay. Yeah, the blacked out one, like, I really like this one a lot better. And I think, but see, y'all know, never mind. They did sneak some of that chrome right up here by the trunk. I mean, by the hood, which I don't like. But I will definitely say this black one, I kind of like the front of it better than the white one, because it doesn't look so weird compared to that one over there. So let's see, where else can I go? These over here. All right, let me go check out the new Tundras, because I think that was the one thing. That a lot of people were talking about. And is this here the new Tundra? Because this definitely looks like an old Tundra. But maybe this is the new Tundra over here. Okay. Now, if this is the new Tundra, I actually kind of like this. It looks different. So maybe this is it. Maybe this is the new Tundra that everybody wanted to see. Which, man, I don't know. It almost looks like a Nissan to me. Oh, okay. Prototype vehicle is locked. Okay. Of course, they would lock it. Because they know everybody would be trying to get inside of it. But okay, yeah, I know a lot of people, I heard online a lot of people were talking about these Tundras and wanting to check them out. So, okay. You saying the gray outline on the Tundra is horrible? Like around the wheels and stuff like that? Yeah, sometimes I do wish they would make some of that stuff just an all solid color. Oh, you're talking about the gray outline on the grill. Yeah. That does look kind of weird. Yeah, if I definitely had this truck, I would definitely black out that whole thing in the front. Either, like I said, either it should have been red like the rest of the truck, or it should have just been black. Because yeah, that gray outline does definitely look kind of weird. But it's not a horrible truck. It definitely looks different. Well, maybe it looks a little bit like a Chevy. I have to see the new Chevys. Because it's kind of giving me a Chevy Silverado feel to it. I will definitely say a while ago I rented a Hyundai Highlander. I never got a chance to do a review for the video because I only had it for a weekend and I had to be back in town real fast. These things right here are super duper fast. Don't let nobody fool you into thinking these things don't get up and go. I'm telling you, I was racing Mustangs, Challengers, a lot of different cars in this Toyota Highlander. So I think this is like a sleeper vehicle. And they say they only start at $35,000. This one, as it's shown, is a measly $49,000. They took the engine from the LS and added it to the Tundra, did they? Okay. But yeah, these are like a sleeper vehicle. I'm telling you right now. I rented one of these, and man, them things was fast. So I'm trying to see what else was here that I wanted to look at. Like I say, I hate because I can't shoot a video this time because my camera died as soon as I got here to the show, and I'm kind of annoyed by that. Oh, this is the hybrid Highlander, which is also decent. Those are the Tacomas. Let's see, how much do these Tacomas cost? I see them all the time. Man, a Tacoma is $51,000. Oh, okay, because it's the TRD. Okay, which kind of makes sense. That one there is probably cheaper. Oh yeah, the Supra. You know what? I could have sworn I saw a Supra here. Maybe it's up front somewhere. Or maybe it's over here in the corner. Okay, I think I see the Supra. Oh, wait a minute. There was somebody asking about a van. I will definitely say, sometimes I do actually like these Toyota vans. There was one at the dealership I went to, the Sienna. And I was kind of like, I wouldn't mind driving that just to test it out. I guess this is the Sienna. I think this is also a Sienna, which looks basically like a Lexus almost. Let me just check out the inside of this thing. Because they say, you know what, believe it or not, they claim that vans are making a comeback because of the wide doors in the rear and stuff like that. But this one here is kind of different. I thought that was wood grain, but it's not. But it's actually pretty decent. It's not horrible. I mean, seems like it would have been nice if it had a sunroof, but yeah, they say that the vans are coming back in style because of this sliding door right here. People with kids, they kind of miss that sliding door action since everybody started to switch over to SUVs. Okay, I think, is this a Supra over here? No, I'm sorry, that's not a Supra, that's a Subaru. Okay, that's kind of funny because from the back I thought that was a Supra, but now that I'm over here I see that's just a Subaru. Let me check out the Subaru section. From what I've been told, Subarus are supposedly pretty good cars. I heard a lot of people say like they don't really have a lot of problems out of these. Okay, yeah, and I thank all you guys for always checking out the videos. Like I said, I try to go to all different types of shows. The most popular shows are always, the most loved and hated shows I attend are the big rim shows. But people just always watch those videos, and I love them too, so I ain't gonna act like I don't. But I try to go to all types of shows, so I have all types of videos. And I definitely appreciate you guys for checking out any of the videos I post, because, you know, that's a good thing. And it helps with the algorithm. Yeah, exactly. Subaru is fancy like a Supra. And like I said, yeah, from the back, I thought that was a Supra, but it was a Subaru. And what I think this is called an Outlander, Subaru Outlander. I always kind of like these, like they're kind of interesting. I didn't realize they have a third row seat, even though I'm pretty sure that third row seat is pretty tiny. Probably can't fit an adult back there. But hang on, let me at least get in this, because I see these all the time, and I always wonder what they look like in the inside. Okay, this is actually pretty decent. Like I said, I'm actually 6'2", and look at how much space I have in this back seat. Now, I don't know if the person, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I got to see that I got my Crocs on. Yeah, ever since one day I mistakenly wore my little brother's Crocs to go dump the garbage. And ever since then, I barely wear regular shoes anymore. I just always wear my Crocs. But yeah, this actually don't look too bad. And then look up here. It's got a panoramic sunroof. So it's actually kind of nice. And honestly, like, I'm sitting in this thing right now, and the seats actually feel kind of comfortable. It's leather seats, but they feel pretty good, real sturdy. And like I said, right now I'm just impressed at how much space I have in this back seat. Like I said, this is the third row seat, but I don't think an adult can fit that. It's definitely probably meant for the dog or the kid or something like that. But all right, let's keep it moving. Like I said, let me see if I can see how much this costs. Does this have a price tag somewhere? It probably doesn't. But I see it's the Subaru. Oh, I'm sorry, it's the Subaru Ascent. I thought it was yeah, exactly. Actually, believe it or not, people always ask me what I do for a living. I actually work at a engineering company. I'm not an engineer, but I work for engineers. But a lot of people think that I'm a full-time videographer, and that's not true. Videography is just my hobby. You know what? I'm sorry. I just realized I missed the whole Kia section. Because Kia has definitely started stepping their game up. Now, I sometimes see these, and I like them. No, the new Escalade is not here, which I'm very disappointed about that. They have a Navigator, they got a Yukon, they got an Expedition, but no, the new Escalade was not here. I've been seeing these on the road, and sometimes I like them, and sometimes I don't. I guess it just depends on the color. But what are these even called? Like, what are these? Oh, it's the Sorrento, okay. And it starts at $44,000. But yeah, I mean, Kia has definitely come a long way. I remember back in the day, people would people still laugh if you have a Kia, I think. But at the same time, Kia has just come a long way. Yeah, let's check out the Stingers. All right. Yeah, that's not a Stinger. Yeah, you know, I seen somebody with one of these, and I kept thinking, like, what is that symbol? But I guess now I'm realizing that says Kia. GT? Oh, this is the GT line. Okay, what? I mean, I know this ain't the Stinger. What is this? Is this? I don't know what this car is called. Y'all love the big rims? Thank you. I appreciate it. Honestly, I love the big rims too. People can say what they want to, but the big rim shows are always a lot more fun. Oh, this is just called a Kia K5, and it starts at $23,695, but it's a GT. And this right here is the Kia Stinger, which everybody's starting to love these things. I started seeing them at a lot of different shows that I attend, in all different types of colors, especially up in Atlanta. I always see these. What's the new Forte? That's what the K5 is? A Forte? Oh yeah, so this is the Kia Stinger. It's got the turbo. I don't know if the maintenance on these are really expensive, but I know they're definitely get in the third row. No, if I get in the third row, I'm gonna get stuck. Man, so the Kia Stinger starts at $36,090. Okay. And this is the Kia's minivan, which I guess is competing against Toyota. Let me get in this van real quick. Oh, and it's got televisions in it. Let me see if there's a way I can move this seat up. Hold on 1 second here. I'm gonna get back over to the Stinger. It's just somebody was sitting in the Stinger, so I'm gonna wait until they get out. Man. So this is the Kia minivan. And I just don't know if these TVs will fall off. Hey, that's me. What up? Cuzzintruck. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that other good old-fashioned stuff. But it's got TVs built in. I don't like this type of stuff because I feel like my knee will hit it. Or you might got some really bad kids in the car who might pull it out. But, man, that screen is really big. I wonder what it looks like when the whole thing is turned on. All right, let me, oh, okay, that's interesting. I didn't realize that's how the back of the Stinger opens up. So it's almost like the Audi. Oh, really? So they changed the Optima to call it the K5? That's interesting. Yeah, I didn't realize the Kia trunk opens up. I mean, the Stingray trunk opens up like that. But I'm gonna try to check out the interior. Actually, sometimes it's better to get in the rear to really be able to see the interior. Okay, it's actually kind of nice. All right. Oh man. Now, one thing I will say, I see these cars all the time. I guess actually they got a decent amount of space in them for a guy that's 6'2" like myself. This is the view from the rear seat. And so this is actually pretty nice. Like I see these all the time. They seem like they're really low to the ground, but this one doesn't feel that low to the ground. But it's actually a pretty nice vehicle. This is the sunroof. I love this interior. It's all black. This is the rear. Like, I don't know if you're able to put stuff up there, because I'm pretty sure if you put something up here, and when they open up the trunk, it's gonna fall. But yeah, I'm surprised these Kia Stingers are pretty nice. I mean, I like the seats. It seems like it's spacious in the rear. How do I edit my YouTube videos? I use a software called Corel Video Pro is what I use to edit all my videos. It's Corel Video Pro. Let's see. All right. So this is the Kia section. And like I said, once again, guys, the only reason I'm going live is because my handy dandy camera broke. And so, you know, now I'm stuck doing a live video. I actually like these too. The Taylorudes, is that what they're called? Telluride or something like that. Let me try to see if I can get in this one, because these are also kind of fancy. I see these all the time too. Oh wow, and they start at only $32,000. I would have thought they were a little bit more expensive than that. But okay, hang on, let me get in the rear seat, because sometimes you can see the car better from the rear. This one is nice though. I mean, I like the color and everything. Okay, and this also has a third row seat in it, which I did not realize. But they're actually pretty nice inside. Yeah, I see these all the time, and I see they got a sunroof in the front and one in the rear. I don't know how you control both of them. It seems like they turned the power off on this, so. But it's definitely a pretty nice vehicle. And sorry guys, I'm not talking to myself, I'm on a live video, so. Yeah. Yeah, I had to let them know I was talking to you people because I didn't want them to think I'm just going crazy. But yeah, those actually got a little bit more space in them than I actually thought they did. And yeah, like I said, this is Kia's new fancy logo. And this is the rear. It seems like this could actually be a pretty good road trip vehicle. And I didn't realize it had a third row seat. And it has just as much space in the back as the Yukon and Navigator does. So pretty nice, pretty nice. So yes, this auto show actually goes until tomorrow. It started yesterday and it goes till tomorrow. I think tomorrow it closes at 7. So if you are in the Orlando area and want to come check out some cars without being harassed by the dealership, you can definitely feel free to come out here. It's $15. I got here kind of late, so the parking was actually free. And I appreciate that. Yeah, like I say, some of my favorite shows that I attend are Daytona Bike Week, Daytona Truck Meet, the Florida Classics, and those are like the top. Those are the top videos. And anything with big rims. Like I say, those shows are always very interesting. And I enjoy the regular shows too, like the regular cars and coffee shows. But sometimes those start a little too early for me, but that's fine. So I enjoy those shows too. And I definitely appreciate you guys for always checking out the videos. Like I said, I do try to get all type of content because I just love cars. Like I don't care what, only type of cars you won't find on my channel are like those old classic cars. Like cars from the 60s and, well, I shouldn't even say it like that, but like the old car shows, I don't really attend any of those type of shows. But like anything, like if there's older cars at a cars and coffee event, then I definitely will attend that and definitely get footage of that. Oh, you know what? Somebody asked me about a Supra earlier, and they do have a Supra here. I thought I saw the Supra. The problem with this Supra, though, I'm not gonna even try to get in it because I don't think I can even fit inside of a Supra. But I also might try to get in it since it is here, and I can see what it's like to be inside of a Supra. Let's see. So if you're interested in this Supra here that's shown, it is only $57,000. So if you got $57,000 saved up, yeah, I love these headlights. I feel like, you know, for a while, I think it took a lot of us a little bit of time to get used to the Supra, but I think it's grown on us. At least it's grown on me. Like now when I see them, I actually like them. I remember at one time when they first came out, a lot of people were unhappy about the Supras, but I think they're pretty nice now. Like I think we've gotten used to them. You say it's a rebadge. You know what? That's true. It does kind of look like a BMW. And it also almost looks like a Z. Like, but I guess, you know, all those cars are supposed to be competing against each other. And I wanted to get inside the Supra, but now there's a big crowd, and so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get inside. But I'm gonna try. Let's see. This is the Camry. No Audis here this year, which sucks. They had Audi here last year. They don't have them here this year. And yeah, so there's a couple of companies. They even had Range Rover here last year. So if you get a chance, you can check out some of my video I shot. Best-selling car, the Toyota Camry. I can believe that. But yeah, if you get a chance, check out my video from last year. You'll definitely see they had a lot more cars here. And I'm sorry, I didn't even make it over to Dodge yet. Dodge and Chrysler. I mean, Stellantis is what they're now called. Oh, you saying the inside of the Supra is a BMW? Yeah, I'm gonna try to get into this and see what it feels like. Because I see Supras all the time. And I just want to see if they're... Let's check it out. Oh, man. Jesus. Oh, my God. All right. You might have heard that. It's my old bones trying to get inside this Supra. And I am a little tall for it. I think they turned it off so I can't make the seat go back any further. But, okay, it's not horrible, but I do feel a little claustrophobic in this because it is kind of a tight squeeze, but it is a very nice car. I mean, very nice. I see now why people like them so much. Just very nice and different. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, but they look like they turned the power off on it. I was gonna try to push some buttons. No, sir, I'm just gonna try to get out of this car. That's the only question I have. Yeah, exactly. It's not made. I almost broke my neck. I'm just like, how do I get out of it?
I hit my head hard.
Exactly.
Oh, no, sir.
And then the worst part is I'm on live video, so people are watching me stuck.
Please take care of yourself,
All right.
fellas.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. All right. Yes, that was very hard to get in and out of. So no Supras for me anytime soon. Even though they are beautiful cars, but yeah, I just almost broke my neck trying to get out of that car. So I'm gonna leave that to the youngsters to deal with. All right. I don't know how much battery life I have left. I think the last section here, because that was Toyota. This over here is Chrysler. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but right now, Chrysler only makes a van and a car. Because vans are getting and becoming popular again. And to me, this Chrysler, I think it's called a Pacifica now, is basically just a Chrysler 200 in the form of a van. And this right here is the Chrysler 300. For those of you who might not know, I actually own, well, that's my daily driver, is a 2019 Chrysler 300. And the only thing I do like about the Chrysler 300 is they have not changed them in almost 10 years. They're like the same car over and over and over again. So every time I see they have a new Chrysler 300, I don't have to feel bad because it looks just like mine, except this color on this one is beautiful. And this one comes as a V8, which I'm very surprised to see that they're making V8s again. Now, the only thing I don't like is that this one is $50,000 and they have the worst powertrain warranty I've ever seen in my entire life. 5 years, 60,000 miles. Chrysler should be ashamed of themselves for making a warranty that bad. Because they know just like the rest of us know, they have some of the worst powertrains in the business. All right, and this over here is the Dodge Durango, which I've always liked. Because I remember at one time Dodge Durangos was really big, and now they're kind of tiny again. But they look very nice, very sleek. And this is the Hemi. Yeah, they do need to get a 300 a little bit more respect. They need to kind of update the 300 a little bit. They always update in the Challenger. But look at this. This 300 looked like the same 300 has looked since 2015. They should be ashamed of themselves. This right here is the Alfa Romeo. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly or not. But one of my coworkers actually have one of these. And they're actually pretty nice cars. Like, I like them. And they're different. But I also heard they have some powertrain issues, which I think now there's no more Chrysler. It's called Stellantis, for those of you who didn't know. So now Stellantis basically took over Chrysler. So I guess that's what all these cars fall under now. And apparently they're no longer making a lot of our favorite cars anymore. Oh yeah, the Alphas are really nice. Like I said, my coworker has one. It's just a very nice car inside. I mean, he's had a little bit of issues with it, but still a beautiful truck. All right, and this is the fan favorite, the Dodge Challenger. I remember one time, I think somebody told me in Atlanta, they always say Mopar or no car. And it wasn't until I started visiting Atlanta that I realized just how much people love Mopars. Like I never knew until I started going there. And I saw so many Challengers and Chargers. I got tired of seeing Challengers and Chargers. But this one right here is very beautiful. I don't know if that's a wrap or paint, but Dodge Dart. I don't think they have any Dodge Darts. I don't think the Dart is coming back. At least I don't see one out here. I mean, this right here is just a big Dodge Dart. But this is the Scat Pack. And it also is starting at $54,215. Yeah, Alfa Romeo is now, they're all owned by Stellantis. So Stellantis, and it's right here on the sign. Because like I said, I heard they're going to stop making the Challenger and the Charger. So now Stellantis all falls on the Alfa Romeo, Chrysler, Dodge, Fiat, Jeep, and Ram. I think somebody else had told me that too, that Ram was kind of trying to become its own company. It's not really Dodge Ram. So, and I mean, yeah, I do realize that now a lot of the Rams do just say Ram on them. So maybe they are becoming their own company. But I actually like this right here. Like, believe it or not, I used to actually have a Dodge Ram back in the day. But the prices of gas had got so expensive, and I had to pray to the good Lord above to help me get rid of my Dodge Ram. And he did, and I promised that I would never get another truck after that. So I'm definitely trying to keep that promise. And so this right here is the big body dually Dodge Ram. I think this right here is the TRX, like the Tyrannosaurus Rex or something like that. But I actually do like the Dodge Rams. Like, they're actually pretty nice vehicles. And then we have, here's the Jeep. The Jeep pickup truck, which I actually like this color. It's actually Mopar broke car. Hold on now, y'all can't talk bad about Mopar. Because like I said, I'm actually a Chrysler 300 owner myself. Man, this Jeep right here is $57,000, which is very interesting. But it's actually a pretty nice vehicle. Very nice color and all that type of stuff. So, and I guess it's the Mojave Jeep. Like, I've seen some of these with some big tires and rims, and they look amazing. So let's see how much is this. And this one is, man, $63,000. For what I've been told though, Jeeps actually keep their value. So I can kind of understand. Yeah, I would say this much. And I got video too. When I did my review on the Jeep that I rented one weekend, it was a decent vehicle. It was a little rough. Like, I was surprised that a truck could ride so rough and that people would actually like that. But it was a rough riding vehicle. But once I got used to it, it didn't feel so bad. And it was kind of noisy because this top comes off. The Jeep I rented was just like noisy, but it was still fun to drive. Like, you know, I still felt good. It felt nice riding around in the Jeep. So yeah, this right here is the Jeep obstacle course. So let's see what this thing is gonna do. Okay, and I guess it's just showing you how much the Jeep can tilt before it flips over with you and your passengers inside. Yes, exactly. On the highway, they were rough. Me too. I rented a Wrangler, and it was so rough on the highway. I was just like, man. And I was driving all the way to Atlanta, so that was an 7-hour drive. This right here is in the rough Wrangler. This right here is the Mack Daddy Jeep. This is the big Jeep right here. The Wagoneer is what they call it. And I mean, just look at this thing. Like I say, this type of stuff freaks me out because I don't know what's the purpose of having all these TVs, but it just look like it's something that somebody can break and it would be real expensive to fix. And I don't know if these TVs come off or not, but I would just imagine, like, if you got kids, they're gonna definitely break all this stuff on this car. But yes, this is the Wagoneer, the Grand Wagoneer. And I've already heard some things about these, like, let's see. Oh, I tried to open up the rear and it's already malfunctioning. Or maybe I'm doing it wrong. See, and this is my problem right here, this type of stuff. Okay, hell, there it goes. That's opening up mighty slow. Maybe the battery's gone. But see, this is exactly why I wouldn't purchase this type of vehicle, because I don't understand why that happened. There's not a whole lot of space back there, as you can see. But let's see how much this Wagoneer is going for. Hey, in case you're interested in the Grand Wagoneer, and if you got $104,000 saved up, then feel free to come on out and spend your 104 on the Grand Wagoneer. But it's actually a pretty nice looking vehicle. I did hear like the miles per gallon were kind of bad on them, but you know, I guess Jeep is trying to compete against the Expedition and the Escalade and the Tahoe and things like that. So, and I've been wanting to see one of these for a while. This one here is actually really fancy, but It just seems like it's just, I don't know. Now let me see if I can get in here real quick. Now for something that's $104,000, oh crap. See, I don't like all this extra stuff, and I don't know how to let the seat go back. See, for $104,000, I would need some more automatic control type of stuff. But let's get inside. Yeah, now this right here is the rear seat. And you got your own little center console to play with. And that right there is the front. And so overall, it is definitely a beautiful truck, but I just don't trust all this technology stuff. It just looks like it's a lot of stuff that can break. Oh wow, they even got a sunroof for the people in the third row seat. So Jeep was definitely trying to step their game up. But I'm not sure about these TVs. I don't know if they come out. But to me, it's like, I know if you got bad kids, they could either hook their backpacks on these TVs and rip them out or something like that. But it's definitely a beautiful vehicle. I don't know if this is real wood grain or not, but it's just very nice. And I'm not sure exactly how you get into the third row seat, but they got this control back here for the passengers, that control up there for the other passenger and the driver. And so overall, it's like a very nice truck, but it's also still a Jeep at the end of the day, and it's also $104,000 at the end of the day. So let's see. I don't know if I'm gonna get a viral video of somebody's Jeep breaking down. I guess not. But yeah, so that right there is the Grand Wagoneer. All right, guys, I have been live. Oh man, and these are the other new Jeeps. And see, now the Jeeps come with a third row seat in them. I guess come with a third row seat standard. And all these really are is just like a big Durango. I mean, it's just a Durango with a Jeep badge on it. But they do look pretty nice though. Like, I kind of like them. They're not bad. I mean, they really definitely haven't changed the grille too much on the Jeeps after all these years. Okay, so I guess that is just the regular Grand Cherokee. And this one here is like an extended Grand Cherokee, I guess. But they're pretty nice. And let's see what's the price tag on this Jeep. Okay, yeah. $63,000. As we know, the whole world is going crazy with prices. I mean, the prices of houses are going up. Obviously, the prices of cars are going up and everything. So it's no surprise that these, exactly, and in 6 months, yeah, they definitely depreciate in value so fast. So, all right, guys, I think that may be it. Like I said, I've kind of walked around. There's still some parts I didn't get a chance to check out, but I'm very hurt that my camera broke, so I'm a little sad that I won't have a video from this event, but I still wanted to come and check it out, and I decided to just go ahead and go live since I couldn't get any footage. So at least you guys got a chance with me and see it live and see all my weird quirks and things like that. So right now I'm getting ready to leave. Oh, the screens don't come out of the Jeep? Okay, that's interesting. And so now I'm getting ready to leave. And tomorrow I gotta head to South Florida. So I gotta get home and try to get some sleep. And I'm gonna try to stop by Best Buy to get my side kit fixed because I'm very hurt that it decided to malfunction right as I was at the show. So I definitely will holler at you guys later. And as usual, always thank you for checking out all the videos. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that other good old-fashioned stuff. And I will talk to you next time. Peace.